Welcome to on tonight's Clubhouse Live, Keisean Nixon returns to help us with our very Clubhouse Christmas show. And a familiar face also returns as we welcome back the captain. It's De'Vondre Campbell. Do we have to talk about Sunday's game? Yes, we do. But we'll also have our fun. And tonight's Clubhouse Live challenge, it's the gift that keeps on giving. You'll see what we mean. It's time to get started. Hey, Keisean. Hey, De'Vondre. Come on in.
All right. Hey, good Monday evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Fox Club. We're hanging out inside Neuroscience Group Field at Fox City Stadium, Grand Chute, Wisconsin. This is the home of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. It is also the home to Clubhouse Live. Welcome to our very Clubhouse Christmas show, festive night here. I'm Brett Christopherson, USA Today Network, Wisconsin, and the Post-Crescent. How's everybody doing on this festive night? Yeah, good energy. Great crowd. We're going to have some fun. We have our ugly Christmas sweater contest that we'll do at the end of the show. But first, before we get going, as we always like to do, we want to give a shout-out to tonight's high fivers. Check them out. A big round of applause. They are members of the 7th-ranked St. Mary Catholic girls basketball team. They're right there, the Zephyrs. There they are. The Zephs. Love the Zephs, and thank you, ladies, for being here. We will give you your full recognition a little bit later on in the show. It's going to be a fun show. This is not fun, though, I have to say it. Buccaneers 34, Packers 20. Not the performance or outcome we were expecting to see Sunday afternoon at Lambeau Field. Buccaneers flexed their offensive muscle on their way to a 452-yard outing. Saw them put points on the board 5 of their final 6 offensive possessions. We're not counting that final drive when they were just running out the clock. Touchdowns on their final 3 series. Baker Mayfield, sensational. 381 yards, 4 touchdowns. He became the first opposing signal caller to post a perfect 158.3 passer rating at Lambeau Field. Unbelievable. That's according to NFL on CBS. They tweeted that out last night. Offensively, the Packers tried to keep pace behind strong performances from Jordan Love, Aaron Jones, Dontavian Wicks looked good out there. Jaden Reed, Tucker Kraft. But it's just too tall of a hill to climb for the Packers, who need to win outright. 3 big games coming up. Starts with the Panthers to keep themselves in the playoff picture. They're still in it, folks. Mad Vince is here. We don't like seeing this guy too much. He's angry. He's angry, Vince, but maybe he'll be happy, Vince, after next Sunday's game. We're going to find out. But you know what makes Vince happy is when the football players are here, right? The guys are here. First, our co-host is back. It's Green Bay Packers All-Pro Keisean Nixon. He's right there, K9. And look who's hanging out with Keisean tonight. It is the captain. He is returning. It's De'Vondre Campbell. He's right over there. Going to have some fun. First, a big thank you to our presenting sponsors, Cellcom and Packerland Home Improvement. Cellcom has you covered for last-minute gifts. Buy one, get one free on all connected smartwatches, tablets, and cameras. Mix and match to get something for everyone. Visit Cellcom.com for details, right? Christmas is coming. And Packerland Home Improvement, they've delivered superior windows and doors installation service for 50 years. Take advantage of their current special. Buy one window or door, get one 60% off, plus 12 months, no payments. And for folks in the audience, and again, watching live online, you can get an additional $250 off your entire project simply by mentioning Clubhouse Live, Packerland Home Improvement. It matters. It's your home. You know it doesn't matter, right? We know this drill, right? What doesn't matter is the Chicago Bears, and especially that guy. It is the other member of our Clubhouse Live
Yes.
group. It's Chicago Bears fan.
That's right,
Ricardo
baby.
Arguello, everybody.
Yes. Boy, everyone has low energy, it seems like, Brett.
I think it's a pretty energetic crowd, but you just are kind of the Debbie Downer.
Maybe I do. Maybe I just kind of killed the buzz.
Nice,
I don't know.
ugly Christmas sweater there.
Thank you. You liked it? It's my man Tyson with the little Merry Kithmith. So.
Yep. Very good.
Enjoy.
Very good. Your Bears almost pulled one out, but in true Bears fashion, they blew it again.
Brett, I think they have the record for most fourth-quarter blown leads.
And not just that.
Let me tell you something. I know it was a tough loss for you Packers, the Packer fans yesterday. It doesn't compare to having your heart ripped out like that
each and every week. That's tough to stomach.
You know what De'Vondre said to me before the show? He said, is Ricardo still here? Because I don't want to see him.
Oh, come on, De'Vondre.
That's what he said. He doesn't like you very much.
Yeah.
That's why he hasn't come back till
He has fond memories, don't you? Come on, of us. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like iffy.
A little CSC.
That's enough of your Bears segment. All right, let's talk about the show. It's an interactive show, right?
And we do our chat is pretty lively. Actually, I'm checking it out right now. We are live and interactive. So if you're watching this on your tablet, on your phone, on your desktop, whatever, just see a chat application. It's a little goofy now. It's like right in the viewer.
Yeah.
So you got to click on some buttons. I'm not quite sure what you got to do, but it should bring up a chat application. Log in, give yourself a name, and then I'll get those questions over to you guys right away.
Sounds like they figured it out. Twitter handles at PC Bretzi, at Ricardo DeLeon, at Keisean Nixon, and De'Vondre's at Came_along_way. And give us a hashtag is Clubhouse Live, and then give us a like, please, on Facebook, facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. So Carolina Panthers week means it's the Carolina Panthers welcome mat for the guys to step their feet all over. Maybe take some frustration out on the Panthers as we get ready. Our co-host, he's in his 5th NFL season, his 2nd with the Packers. He's an all-pro. He's a defensive leader, and the only thing he wants for Christmas is a Packers victory, right? That's all he wants. How about a big Clubhouse Live welcome for the K9? It's Green Bay Packers all-pro, number 25, Keisean Nixon. You didn't step on the welcome mat. There we go. Yes. Got to get that good luck for you. How you doing? I like that music. That's good intro music for Keisean. We should just dance the whole night away, huh? How about that? Does that sound like fun? We're in a good mood, huh? How we doing?
You all right?
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
How about let's cheer this guy up a little bit, folks. Come on, let's cheer him up. The sun's still shining, the earth's still spinning, our hearts are still beating, right? We're still good. So, yeah, I want to program. You know what? I talked to the folks about this before the show, but no show at all next week. Okay, so I don't want to get bombarded with Facebook messages. No show at all next week. Next Monday is Christmas. We're not going to do a Christmas night show. So we're taking the week off due to the Christmas holiday. We will be back January 1st. That's New Year's night, right? We will be here at 6:30 here at the Fox Club. Josiah DeGore, teammate guest, will be here. And we will be giving away Miller Lite deck tickets to that Week 18 Packers-Bears game at Lambeau Field. You must be here. You must be present to register and win. So that's a great way to ring in the New Year's, win some Packers tickets. So be here in 2 weeks. All right. Welcome back. And you know what's going to make you even happier?
What?
I understand that all the way from Ohio, we got Ohio guy back there. Wave your hand, Ohio guy. Where's the Ohio folks? I was told some folks were Iowa. That's your fault, Carol First. That's your fault. Iowa is here tonight. Raise your hand. There we go. All the way from Iowa. That's the last time I listened to you. So they drove all the way from Iowa just to see you tonight on Clubhouse Live and to see De'Vondre.
Thank you.
Isn't that nice? Everybody's in a good mood. How you feeling? Come on.
How far is Iowa from here?
How far is Iowa from here? How far of a drive you got? 8 hours solely for the show, right? You're only here for the show, and you're turning around and you're going right back home. Oh. Very nice. Got some autographs. So
Yeah.
coming over to Lambeau Field, checking it out. Very good. Well, welcome to Northeast Wisconsin. Glad to have you guys here. Great. Well, how are things today in the facility? I'm almost afraid to ask. I'm afraid you're going to snap at me or bite my head off or something. Or just how you doing? How's everybody doing today?
We're just trying to figure it out. I don't think there's nothing more to it. We're just trying to figure it out.
Well, we'll talk about that here in a little bit, but how do you personally, how do you get over a game like that, a performance like that? How long does that take? Is it harder to get over something like that than the thrill of victory? Is it just that the defeat just gnaw at you after a while, or can you flush it out pretty fast?
Yeah, you can't dwell on it. I say that all the time. You gotta let it go. We still got 3 more games left, and then can't worry about the future. Gotta worry about tomorrow, worry about today, and just flush it out, Go back to the process, trust the process, and it's just another day.
Another day, right?
Yeah, the game over.
Game's over, you move on, right? You got 3 big games remaining, start with Carolina, then Minnesota and Chicago, 2 divisional games.
Yeah.
You're 6-8, but you're still in the playoff hunt, right? So you can't let the frustration, of what happened yesterday linger. Otherwise, it's gonna get in the way, and it's gonna prevent you guys from getting to the playoffs.
Yeah, it don't matter. We just gotta play the next game. Can't worry about Minnesota or Chicago. You know, we gotta worry about Carolina first, and I think that's the message around the building. So I think that's what we're working on.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about a little bit more about football here in a little bit. But as you can see, Keisean, K9, right? There's some ugly Christmas sweaters. There's some Christmas trees. There's some Christmas decorations. We're in a festive mood, right? Let's talk a little bit about the holiday season for Keisean Nixon. We asked Josiah this last week, but I want to ask you this because you guys take turns each week. But we won't see you again until after Christmas, after the new year, right? You're not going to be here for a few weeks. So what do the holiday festivities look like for the Keisean Nixon family? What are you going to be doing? You got family coming in, or is it just, you just seem like a guy where it's all about football and you don't care anything about anything else?
No, I'm having Christmas in Green Bay this year. My whole family's coming out. Some are already here, and then some people are coming later on during the week. We thought we was gonna have a snow Christmas, but it don't look like that's gonna happen right now. So
no, and that's a beautiful thing. We don't want white Christmas. No,
yeah,
we don't want that.
Yeah, that was something that was gonna happen for a West Coast kid.
Yeah, no, you don't want a white Christmas. In fact, my grass is still green. I'm going to have a green Christmas. I might even bust out the lawnmower. We're going to see what happens. But are you an early shopper? You got all your gifts bought, or you wait till December 24th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
No, I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
Can you kind of?
I got it done in a week.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, what does Keisean Nixon? Well, first of all, what does he have under the tree for some folks that might be watching?
I can't tell them that. Why would I tell them that?
Well, are they watching the show tonight?
It might be. You know, no, I can't tell that.
How come you don't have family here? Why don't you bring some of them to the show? What's that?
Maybe they don't like you.
They make me nervous.
What? They would
make me nervous.
They would make you nervous being here? Well, we could have sat them at the VIP table. You wouldn't be able to see them. What does Keisean Nixon want under the tree? What kind of presents you want? What are you looking for? What's on your wish list?
That new little PlayStation Portable.
Vita?
I want one of those.
What is it, Ricardo?
Is it a Vita? One of those things?
The little PlayStation Portable that just came out. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I want one of those.
Okay. Well,
hopefully that's under my tree.
Okay. Anything else? How about this? What did you get me for Christmas?
That shirt.
You didn't give me this shirt. That was in my closet. All right. Why didn't you bring me a present? How about you should have brought me, you know what? You should have brought a signed jersey from the locker room. That's what you should have done.
From the locker room?
Yeah, why not? Can't you do that?
They don't give us our jerseys.
Well, you could have just taken a jersey from your locker, given it to me, and said, to Brett, my favorite co-host, Merry Christmas.
I got you.
Keisean K9 Nixon, right?
I got you.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, that's on my wish list. So how about guys in the locker room? You guys exchange gifts, right? You always hear about the quarterback, Jordan Love.
Yeah. We got a gift exchange on the 23rd.
Okay.
For the DB room.
Do you know who you're giving a gift to, or can you say?
we all draw names.
Who do you have? Are you allowed to say? He's not watching the show tonight. You can say.
Okay, I'll give you guys a sneak peek.
Yeah.
His first number is a 2, and then last number is a 3.
Ah, Jair Alexander.
Yeah.
Interesting. What'd you get him? Can't tell us?
No.
That's a good one, Ricardo. Jair. We got to get Jair on the show sometime. We had him on our virtual show once. Remember he was juggling? He's just juggling.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then he hit something, and the sound went out, and then we couldn't hear him the rest of the
Bring
time.
some belts. Tell him to bring some of those belts that he's got, right?
Yeah, his sunglasses and all that good stuff. So how about the coolest gift you've seen a teammate give another teammate? Quarterback's always giving the offensive lineman some pretty cool stuff.
Last year, Jair got the whole DB room like these big electric scooters.
Oh, wow.
So I took it back home, and all summer I was driving like the nice area in my scooter down the street.
Scootering around in California?
Yeah.
Well, that's very nice. So, well, again, I look forward to seeing you in a few weeks, and you can bring your present for me then. I can no problem waiting. In the meantime, hey, Rosie, it's time for tonight's Clubhouse Live GIF of the night. So we're going to do 3 quick questions. Yeah, that's a shell-shocked look on the fan's face. That's kind of what everybody was thinking. Players, probably coaches, what the heck is going on out there? Especially after you guys came off that impressive performance against the Lions and the Chiefs. But let's do 3 quick questions, and then we'll get to De'Vondre. First of all, question number 1. What bothers you most about what happened yesterday at Lambeau Field?
Just the outcome. You put so much work in to go out there and execute, you know what I'm saying? And when you don't get the results, it's just hard, but that's just what the NFL is about. Everybody's in competition. Everybody's getting paid to play a game with one football, so it's just tough. He's a winner or loser every game, and then it's tough when you lose in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about question number 2 then? Tucker Kraft, who's a friend of the show, right, Ricardo? He's been on with Josiah. He said this afterward, very interesting, quote, "I believe the only people who can beat the Packers are the Packers," quote, end quote. That's what he said. Do you agree with that? Do you agree that maybe you feel like you're your own worst enemy in situations like this? Is it really that simple?
I think everybody got their own output on, the reasons we're winning or losing. They just can't do, I don't know. I really don't have an answer. It just can't do like the point game. We don't do that in the building. So we're just trying to find solutions and better ways just to get better, honestly. We got 3 games left, and every day you can't waste a day. You got to take advantage of every opportunity you get. So next game's in Carolina. We can't really worry about what the future holds. So, yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, just your own worst enemy sometimes. It's as simple as that. Well, last thing, and then we'll take our time out, do tonight's stat pack. You had a chance to watch a tape. You say you're kind of searching for answers, but the tape must have revealed some answers, right? Some of the issues that happened. So what did happen out there, and how do you make sure it doesn't happen again as you get ready for the Panthers and this big 3-game stretch? Because, again, with the way the NFC is all situated, you're still very much alive in the NFC playoff race.
Same, like I said, every game matters. It doesn't matter who we play. Can't worry about their record, can't worry about our record. Right now, we're in the playoffs right now, honestly. We're looking at it that way. Every game is a playoff game, can't lose one, so that's what the motive is.
Just simply, can it be just as boiled down to just execution?
You just got to execute.
Yeah, so. All right, let's take a timeout. Let's do tonight's stat pack. And check this out. Ricardo, you're going to appreciate this stat pack because I know this guy's one of your favorite football players of all time. Not Jaden Reed yet, but this is about Jaden Reed and Sterling Sharp. Jaden Reed needs just one more reception to tie the great Sterling Sharp for the most receptions by a rookie in Packers history. How about that? Sterling Sharp was a fantastic player. Yeah, that's worthy of applause. Absolutely, Mean Gene. Reed, who finished with 6 catches for 52 yards and a fantastic touchdown grab and a fantastic touchdown pass by Jordan Love. But on the season, Reed, 54 receptions, 592 yards. Those are both team highs, and 6 receiving touchdowns. Sharp, who should be, Ricardo, in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
I have lobbied for
question,
that.
Right? I mean, come on.
Yes,
this guy
I agree.
Was the best, other than maybe Jerry Rice in his era at that time. Sharp, 55 catches during his rookie season in 1988. So I think Jaden Reed's going to blow past that and set a Packers rookie record. So, Ricardo, we have trivia again tonight.
Yes,
what's
we do.
It all about?
Well, here's what we need to know. First off, we'll there's some rules, because any kind of trivia contest, there's some rules. We will ask the question. If you think you know the answer, you got to raise your hand. Please don't shout it out. If you're correct, you win what, Brett?
A couple of great Wisconsin Timber Rattlers items. We have this Timber Rattlers cap in the Brewers colors, and then this Timber Rattlers Hawaiian shirt. We appreciate the Timber Rattlers for always taking care of us.
But once you win, you're out for the rest of the show. And sorry, live chatters, you have to be here to win.
Am I asking the first one?
You are.
Here we go. Trivia question number 1. We all know Rashawn Gary, right? He leads the Packers in sacks this season with 9. But who is second on the team in sacks? Rashawn Gary, number 1. But who's number 2 in sacks? He had a pretty good game yesterday, too, in the sack total. Where are we looking? Right here, Jason Bino? Kenny Clark.
Yes.
Come on up. You got it. You get the Packers hat. I'm going to let K9 give that to you. Kenny Clark, a friend of the show as well.
Great
we
guy,
love
great
Kenny
guy.
Clark. He was credited with a pair of sacks against Tampa Bay. Now has 6.5 on the season. That is a single-season career high for Kenny Clark. Doing some good stuff out there as well. All right, are we ready to get your guest over here? Hang out with the captain. Hold on, De'Vondre. We got some accolades to read for you.
All pro.
We got a couple All-Pros on here tonight, don't we? Our guest tonight is in his 8th NFL season, his 3rd with the Packers. He was originally selected by the Falcons in the 4th round of the 2016 NFL Draft, signed with the Packers in 2021, and then went on to land first-team All-Pro honors, the first Packers inside linebacker to earn that recognition since the legendary Ray Nitschke in 1966. How about that? You bet. Our guest tonight led the Packers in tackles in 2021 and finished third on the team in tackles last season despite missing 4 games due to injury. He is also a defensive leader along with this guy next to me. He is a proud Golden Gopher, even though the Badgers have reclaimed Paul Bunyan's axe, De'Vondre. Our guest tonight is the Packers' Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. Our guest tonight is known affectionately by us as the Captain, and he is forever a member of our Clubhouse Live family. How about a big Clubhouse Live welcome for the Captain, our former co-host. It's Green Bay Packers linebacker number 59, De'Vondre Campbell. There we go. Good to have the Captain back on the show. I'm not used to you being over there. I'm used to you being here.
Yeah, I'm kind of far away.
You are. Maybe you like it better that way.
No,
huh?
I don't think I like it.
No?
No, I like sitting over there a little bit more.
It's a little different.
Wait. Did he just say he likes you?
He does like me, Ricardo.
That's a first. All right.
He and we're going to hang all 3 of us tomorrow on their day off. We're hanging out. Did
I
you
think
know that?
Ricardo's over there trying to start some trouble.
He always is. We just ignore him.
I'm an instigator.
He's kind of like just that bratty little kid that you just say, get out of here, go back home, go back home. So listen, you know the rules of the show, but because now this is Keisean's show, and you are his guest, Keisean insists on asking the first question of the night.
Ooh, this is a good one. Who's your favorite defensive teammate?
You said my favorite defensive teammate?
Yeah.
You, of course.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course. Yes. Well, it's good to have you back. It's good to see you again. What do you think about the new place, right? You haven't been here yet, the Fox Club.
Man,
what do you like? How do you like it?
It's a lot more spacious in here.
Isn't it? A lot more fans can fit in here, too?
Yes. That's what we want, right? I think that was the purpose of it. At least that's what I'm assuming.
It is, absolutely. Definitely very happy to be here. Great to see all these people here.
Yeah.
And,
thank you all for coming out.
Yeah.
Could have been anywhere else.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
It's always a fun night, our very Clubhouse Christmas show, by the way. Have you missed us, but mainly have you missed me? I guess is what I'm asking.
Come on, Brett. I always miss you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate it. You're making me cry up here. You're getting me a little teary-eyed, De'Vondre.
You didn't even send me a sweater. You're supposed to send me a sweater for the show.
Well, we reached out. We thought
y'all knew for like at least a week that I was coming. So could have sent me.
That's true.
Could have sent me a sweater. I would have worn it.
They got you on that, Brett. You didn't know for a week. I'm just saying.
I'm like babbling and stuttering. I don't know what to say. I thought we
FedEx overnight.
Well, hold on here now. Listen.
On the walk up.
I'm a journalist. I don't make the big bucks like you guys do. You can just order.
It's my kids. I don't have anything. I don't have anything.
You can order anything you want on Amazon, and it can be there next day. So I don't want any.
I have enough Amazon packages at my house as it is.
Talk about.
I like your shirt though.
You like that? Thank you. I know. Well,
I thought that was a real tie.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Well, listen, we're gonna have an ugly Christmas sweater contest near the end of the show, and you, Keisean, and myself, we're going to kind of pick our 3 favorites to win prizes tonight.
You don't think you're going to be in it?
I'm not going to be in it, no. I'm not going to be in it. So, hey, do you have a message for Chicago Bears fan Ricardo Arguello over there, your other buddy?
They look promising.
I'll take that. Thank you, De'Vondre.
You'll take anything, right?
A couple years ago, he wouldn't have said that, so I'm cool with that.
It's been so bad, you can only go up.
Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for here.
You know, they say you got to start somewhere.
You got to start at the very bottom and eventually just kind of, it's like climbing a ladder, right? Yeah. One rung at a time. One rung up, 3 rungs down. You're like on the Christmas Vacation when Chevy Chase is on the ladder and the ladder just boom, 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 goes right back down as he's trying to hang the Christmas lights. That's the Chicago Bears. So, well, listen, what has De'Vondre Campbell been up to? Fill us in. It's been about a year since we've seen you. What's going on with the De'Vondre Campbell family?
I don't be doing much. I really just be staying out of the way, man. That is me all day.
Just playing football, right? Are you still living in Minnesota in the off season?
Yes, sir. But I had to stay out here this past off season. Some renovations going on at my house.
Okay.
So I was in Green Bay.
Okay. Keisean, we got a problem with that. there's no way a Green Bay Packer should be living in Minnesota anytime, any day, right?
He went to college there.
Well, he went to college there, but that's college. That's in the rearview mirror. He's a member of the Packers. You cannot be in the land of the purple people eaters. So I have a solution.
I wear my green everywhere, though.
That's good, but I have a better solution for you. Just move to Hudson. Just move to Hudson. Right across the border. You're in Wisconsin, but you're close enough to Minnesota right there. How about that?
I like Hudson.
It's a nice town.
It is.
You like that idea?
I like that idea.
Thank
it's
you
right on the
very
water
much.
right there, huh? Isn't there like a river or?
Well, there's the St. Croix River's right
Yep,
there, but
see?
then you're at least in the good state, not the bad state.
I agree.
Okay,
I
thank you very
agree.
much. We got to work on that. I can't believe the Packers haven't put that in your contract. Get out of Minnesota.
Man, some crazy things in there.
So what I asked Keisean, what's the holiday plan for the Campbells this year? What's going on festive-wise? What do you got all planned out?
The biggest thing I got going on, I got my event going on for my foundation. I'm excited about that.
What's that all about?
Every year I adopt a bunch of families,
That's right.
and with the help of a lot of my teammates and some coaches and staff members, we've actually doubled it this year. I think last year was 15. This year it might be 32.
Wow.
I may be over or underestimating by a little bit, but we're super excited about that. And our event is tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it.
How about that?
It's a private event, but
Very good. Well, we're going to talk about some of that stuff a little bit later here in this segment, the Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination, and congratulations to you on that. But as far as presents, let's get back to presents. All right, we want to talk about presents. We want to talk about materialistic things. What does De'Vondre Campbell? What does he want under the Christmas tree this year?
I don't like gifts. I don't like gifts.
You don't like receiving them or giving them? You like giving them, obviously.
Yeah, I love to give gifts, but I don't like, unless it has something to do with a car, like like a mat or like some air freshener.
Okay.
Or like car accessories, that type of stuff.
I thought you
that's
meant-
cool. I like, or fans. I love fans.
Fans?
Yep.
I thought you meant like a
I should
car.
have some stock in Honeywell. Like if I'm going, like say I'm going on like a trip and I can't bring a fan with me, like I'll go to Target immediately and buy like the little $20 fan.
Interesting.
I probably bought like 40 of them.
40 fans.
And then
Wait,
I'll
you mean
just
like
leave
those
it in
little
the bag.
round Honeywell ones that tilt and stuff?
Yep.
Oh wow, okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Anybody got a fan for De'Vondre? It looks like he needs one
Yeah,
up
you
here.
see, I don't know, my body temperature it's always,
Get all heated
like
up.
if you take my temperature, it's always like a high 98.
Okay.
I guess I just have a high body temperature.
We're learning some things about De'Vondre Campbell.
Yeah, I
He's
didn't
into
know that.
fans and he likes car accessories. So there you go. If you need a last-minute gift idea, there you go. So what tell you, Keisean?
I need a steering wheel cover for my truck.
Okay. There you go, right there. I thought
That
when
was
you,
a great one. See?
I thought when you said
She
car,
already won the.
well, maybe she got you one.
Yep.
She's like, I've just been put on the
I'm
spot.
super
So
appreciative.
it looks like Ricardo's waving us down. We got some online
Well,
questions.
yeah, and I think it's because both guys are not originally from Wisconsin. We do have GBP Clark on the chat. He wants to know, was your first experience with Wisconsin food? Was there something that you had that you immediately liked, like right when you had it for the first time? You're like, this is it right here.
Like a
Here
brat.
in Wisconsin, like a brat or cheese
Cheese
curds or
curd,
something
So
like
cheese curds originated in Wisconsin, right?
Has it originated in the state?
We'll
I
just
guess
claim it
we
did.
claim it, yes, absolutely.
Well, that's for me.
That's you love
Like
it.
the
Love it.
first time I tried it, I've been addicted ever since.
Do you eat
But it
them-
has to be the white cheese.
Okay.
Like the yellow.
Deep fried, or do you like them
Yeah.
just plain?
Yeah,
Like-
deep fried.
Okay. How about you, Keisean? What was your?
I'm not a fan of cheese curds.
All right. How about any other Wisconsin food?
You like mozzarella sticks?
No.
Oh, it was a trick question.
I had what's the tomato? I had a grilled cheese with like tomato soup for like the first time, like recently, and it was really good. I don't know if that's a Wisconsin thing, but it was really good.
That's for grilled cheese. We'll take a grilled cheese sandwich, right?
We'll take it.
Oh, a nice juicy bratwurst. You ever had one of those?
No.
You haven't had a brat?
What's that?
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
oh.
Whoa, listen to the crowd is upset.
You want to start a rumble? What are you
Whoa.
doing, buddy?
Can y'all explain?
It's a sausage, right?
Yeah.
It's like
That's
a
what
big.
See, but I don't eat pork, so I don't eat brats.
It's just like how do you explain a brat? I mean, it's a big sausage that you
Do you
put
ever
on
have
the
an
grill. Put it in a bun.
Is it?
Do you ever have an Italian sausage?
like
It's
a
the same
hot
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like.
It's in the hot dog-ish family, I guess you could say, but it's just a lot bigger, tasty. Throw it on a grill, nice hot day. Come over to my house over in the off season. We'll grill some brats, you and me.
Maybe we have the folks here at the Timber Rattlers. Just get them up one.
Yeah, you want a
brat.
brat for the ride home?
They only make them in like pork. It's only pork.
It's
You can't get it like.
It's
beef.
some kind of meat.
Can you get beef brats? I
You
don't
gotta
know.
be able to get a beef brat. It's too many butchers out here.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, but I only eat the pork version, I guess. I know, I just
They-
throw a
they-
brat
I
on the
think-
grill and I eat it. I guess I don't even know exactly
Don't even know
what's
what's in it. Mystery meat.
Get Keisean a brat. So, well, I'll tell you what, Keisean, let's talk. Time for you guys to brag each other up a little bit. What do you most admire about De'Vondre Campbell? What does that guy mean to the locker room?
Since day one I met Dre when I got here, he just taught me so much how to lead by example. Somebody who don't say much and just watch him work. There's times where he's in periods of practice and he's working on things that he's never going to play in, just getting the mental reps for himself. It's just stuff I studied and watched him do like that. And then from a friend aspect off the field, just been a great, not even say mentor, just a bro. Just somebody that I can call on and trust and stuff like that. Just have conversations and stuff like that with. Real stand-up guy.
Yeah, he is. We know that from, you can clap, sure. We know that from him being the co-host last year with us and hanging out. How about vice versa? Brag this guy up. What do you most admire about Keisean? We got a couple all-pros here at the table tonight.
I'm a very process-driven person. You know, I believe in no matter what you do, you don't get the results you want. And one thing I know about Key is like I'm gonna get the same person every single day, good, bad, or indifferent. And like when you're dealing with somebody like that, you know what to expect and you know how to deal with them. And he's just great family guy. You know what I mean? Like the love he has for his mom and just to see the relationship he has with his family and be around him every day. Like, you know, you build relationships through football and it lasts for a lifetime. And, you know, over the past 2 years, we've built a strong relationship. We hang out a lot outside of football. And he's like a brother to me now. So that's for life, man.
Good stuff. With the two all-pros up here. Let's talk a little football, guys. De'Vondre, I'll start with you. What's your viewpoint? I asked Keisean, what's your viewpoint on what happened yesterday defensively against the Bucs? And can you get it fixed? Can you get it fixed? Is there still time to get this thing righted? Maybe that's a loaded question. I don't know. Uh-oh. Forget football. We got a bratwurst here instead. Here we go. There is a bratwurst for you, Keisean Nixon. You got ketchup, you got mustard.
Wait, did you put mustard or
Ketchup. I don't really like mustard. Put a little ketchup on there, but here we go. De'Vondre, you've been saved by a bratwurst right here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Keisean Nixon, his first taste of a Wisconsin bratwurst. How about that? There we go. Not bad, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you'll like it. Keep eating while we keep chatting here a little bit. Everybody's just gonna watch you eat now as we talk football, but they're pretty good. De'Vondre's kind of looking at him like, "Are you sure, Keisean?" But no, those are good. Those are good.
Is it hot?
It's hot.
Yeah,
It's
that's
definitely
what I was
hot.
gonna
Yeah,
say.
it's
It's
hot.
probably like steaming.
It's hot. So
Could have blew on it like you do with your kids.
You got a lot of flavor.
it did, yeah. Definitely good, isn't it?
They do look like it got some flavor.
Yeah. It's got a little spice to it, a little zip. That's Wisconsin. You are now a Wisconsinite, right there.
It already was.
Well, now you were an official Wisconsinite because you've eaten a bratwurst. So, back to football. What do you think? Defensively, assess what's going on right now, and you're the captain.
Man, there's so much I could say, but all I am going to say is every problem that we are having is fixable.
Okay.
And we can fix it, and I think we will fix it.
There we go. That's what everybody wants to hear. Well, Matt LaFleur today kind of mentioned like communication. Is it that simple? Kind of like we talk execution and that sort of thing. Just basically getting everybody on the same page communication-wise?
Yeah, man, like having injuries, you know, sometimes you don't get a lot of reps with people and, you know, you're used to a certain way things are, and then they might not be that way with him because, you know, me and Keisean might think differently than someone else might think. So it's really just about being on the same page. And, you know, this is NFL football. If you aren't on the same page, things can go bad really quickly. So that's what I'll say about that.
All right, sounds good. Fair enough. Well, how about this from your quarterback, Jordan Love, afterwards said it's about how we bounce back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've asked both you guys this. I'll start with Keisean. I've asked this before on the show when you've been in a tough stretch, but how do you think you're going to respond? A lot of chatter out there, a lot of outside noise, right? But you guys internally in the locker room, how do you think you're going to bounce back from this?
I think it's about, we got to do our process. Again, I don't think we talk about it. We just got to go out there and do it. At the end of the day, we don't walk in the stadium and be like, we want to lose today. You know what I'm saying? It'd be mistakes here and there, whether it's a play call or whether it's a on the field thing, issue. We just got to get it fixed. And as a team, we stick together and we ride it out together, honestly.
De'Vondre, I want to ask you this too. There was reports, I think a lot of players mentioned that Preston Smith had some talk to the defensive guys after the game yesterday. If so, what was the message? What was the underlying message from one of your other defensive leaders out there?
Man, it's just as simple as this. Like, every single play, we all have a job responsibility. And if everybody just does their job, every single play will be fine. And if nobody's out here trying to cover for somebody, you know, things don't go wrong. And you can't do that on this level. I don't care who you playing. You can be playing the 1-10 Panthers or whatever they are, or you can be playing the Kansas City Chiefs. If you aren't locked in and detailed with everything you do, things go bad. And, you know, you might be looking at it from the outside and think one thing, but there's a lot that goes on within the course of a play. And that's why we all have to be connected. You know, it's not tennis. It's not golf. It's 11 of us, and we all have to be on the same page. And when you aren't, bad things happen. And that's just a testament of yesterday. So, like I say, it's all correctable. We just have to get in the lab and do it. Like, we're depending on a lot of help right now, which we don't want, but it's nobody's fault but ours. Like, we got to correct it, and that's just what it is.
Like Matt LaFleur always says, right? You're doing your 1/11th, making sure everybody's doing their job. So, hey, speaking of Jordan Love, Ricardo, you remember this from last year?
I do remember this.
The captain made some noise on Clubhouse Live
Yes,
about
he did.
Jordan Love. And first of all, De'Vondre, we appreciate
I always told you, man.
We appreciate you. You gave us a lot of national attention. We always appreciate that because of what De'Vondre Campbell said. I don't know if you heard this, but he was bragging up Jordan Love last year, kind of out of the blue, talking about Clubhouse Live and on the show. But you said that he was better than a lot of starting quarterbacks in the league back then. Now then, all of a sudden, Clubhouse, it blew up, right, Ricardo? It was all over social media. Clubhouse Live became an overnight sensation.
Thank you, De'Vondre.
Thank you, De'Vondre Campbell.
Man, it's y'all. It's not me.
So
I was just telling people what I saw.
We always enjoy the extra attention, Ricardo. We love that. We love it when we're talking about ourselves. But what led you to your belief that Jordan could do what he's doing right now, right? To be the man, both physically, but the moxie that he's showing out there as well.
Like I said, back then, I practiced against him every day for 2 years. Every single day, I practiced against him. Like, he was our scout team quarterback because 12 was the starting quarterback. So all those looks that we get for other teams, he was the quarterback. And I'm like, I watched him go from being like, okay, he got the arm talent, but he need to learn how to do this, this, and that. And then now he's looking us off. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's ready. It was never an arm talent issue.
Right.
Like, it's a repetition thing. It's a proven fact that it takes 10,000 reps to be good at anything. And not many people get 10,000 reps. So,
you know, the interesting thing is Ricardo's had 100,000 reps to get good at his job, and he still ain't there yet.
But I'm
Still ain't there
close.
yet.
Take a little bit more for him.
Because he's a bigger
I'm
star.
close.
You're getting
Hey, that's
closer.
all that matters.
Like
Yeah.
De'Vondre said, you start at the bottom, you eventually work your way up.
Started
As long
from the
as you
bottom,
keep
now
a
I'm here.
positive mindset, you'll be fine.
Yeah, just stay positive, Ricardo.
will.
Everything's going to be okay. Well, what's impressed you guys both about your quarterback? Because he's playing well. I mean, he's really. I mean, that again. I think back to that dart, right? That he threw to Jaden Reed. I mean, that's an all-pro throw. That was.
I can't say I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie and say
Yeah,
I'm
I've seen it
impressed.
too many times.
It's just you're used to it, huh?
I'm not impressed. Like
Seeing
I
him
see
and
him
12
do it so
together.
much.
Okay.
I'm like, I know he can do it. You just got to keep doing it, and I know he will. Like he's so critical of himself, and that's the testament of a great player. Like if you already know where you messed up or where you need to be better, that's gonna take you to the next level. On this level for sure, because everybody's good. So it's really about detail, and I think he has a lot of young talent around him. They're all hungry, and they're growing together. So I'm excited to see what they can do for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are excited to see how number 10 does. A couple more questions, and it's our social media question of the night, Ricardo. How high is the ceiling for this young offense, right? You guys get to see these guys, the Jaden Reeds, the Dontavian Wicks, the Tucker Crafts, Luke Musgrave when he was healthy, Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, I mean, Jordan Love. This got to be exciting for you guys to see how dynamic that this offense could really become. Could be pretty explosive, Keisean.
I think they're gonna be. It's a good group. They're all young. I think Romeo is the oldest one in their group, and I think he's only 24. So I mean, they're all first and second year. Christian, so it's like they get to play together from start to finish for at least 4 years. I think their ceiling is extremely high. They sit together and keep working. They can be accomplish whatever they want.
How about you, De'Vondre? You got to be excited too, watching this team, this offensively, the chance that they could grow together and do something special.
The only thing that's going to stop them from being great is injuries. The more time they can spend on the field together, learning how each other likes to play, the better they're going to get. Like, you already seen glimpses of it. You know, you've seen the good, you've seen the bad, and you've seen the in the middle. So once they continue to build that connection with each other, they're only going to get better. Like,
Yeah. It's exciting.
yeah,
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting to watch those young guys grow. So, hey, finally, before, again, our social media question tonight, De'Vondre, we got to talk about this, right? He's the Packers nominee for Walter Payton Man of the Year. How about that, the Walter Payton Man of the Year award? Congratulations to you, well-deserved. And according to an article about his being the nominee on Packers.com, quote, the award is the league's most prestigious honor and acknowledges NFL players that excel on the field and demonstrate a passion for creating a lasting positive impact behind the game in their communities, end quote. Much of the off-field work benefits your foundation, right? The De'Vondre Campbell Family Youth Foundation. First of all, what is the recognition? What does the nomination mean to you? It has to be a career highlight.
It's pretty cool. I'm not an award type of person. I really didn't want it. I don't like it, to be honest. I appreciate it, though. I don't want to sound unworthy or unthankful for it at all, but everything I do, I don't do it for awards, you know. I do it because I'm very fortunate, I'm blessed. That's just who I am. And, you know, like that's why I said I'm super excited for this event. I have tomorrow to actually get to meet the families. And I just understand that I can impact people in so many different ways. And, you know, I was that kid that always wanted to meet, like, pro football players or just kind of, you know, lead the way any way that I could, just set a positive example. So I do want to say I'm thankful for it, but I know I'm probably not going to win it.
Well, I guess we're going to see. You never know, De'Vondre, but certainly your resume regarding the award is worthy of winning.
Yes, I'm very thankful.
Well, explain the mission of your foundation, the De'Vondre Campbell Family Youth Foundation, and why that's so important to you, kind of how that all works.
I really target underprivileged youth, single-parent households, foster kids, Boys and Girls Club, anybody that's in that demographic. I started doing it, I wanted to say my rookie year, I started just like little small events, and then, you know, as I get more, I give more, and it's grown to what it is now. I host my football camp every year. I do my Christmas event. I volunteer at different places as much as I can, and any chance that I get to do something, I try to do as much as I can, especially when it comes to kids. Probably my favorite thing of it all, I go to Howell Elementary, and I was able to kind of hang out with the kids, read to them a little bit. That was fun for me. Like, I enjoy doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I know you and your wife Nicole are
Yep.
kind of partners in
She's
that.
the one who sets it all up,
Yep.
and I go do it.
Yeah.
She's the organizer.
That's how it works
You know,
in
women
life.
are great
right,
organizers.
De'Vondre? That's just
Like,
how it works
She's
in
like,
life.
yeah, you just need to be here. And I'm like, you know, once I get there, it's easy. But setting it up is the hard part.
She takes
I
care
don't
of
know
all
who
of
to
that.
contact.
Well, a lot of education-based work that helps students and
Yeah.
teachers acquire school supplies. I got teachers supply kits to a local elementary school, backpacks, also for families in needs. You've distributed turkeys and to those in need at Thanksgiving. You've done work at Paul's Pantry in Green Bay in conjunction with
I love it
Campbell's.
there.
Yeah, Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Yeah.
You and your wife have volunteered to pack holiday food boxes at Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin. You mentioned the adoptive family, so good stuff. I think another round of applause for Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. Nominees will be recognized in the week leading up to the Super Bowl. The winner will be announced during the NFL Honor Show. That's on February 8th, and we're going to put this out. We're going to put the call out right now. Despite what De'Vondre is saying, he doesn't want the attention, but for folks here and watching online to vote for De'Vondre Campbell, you can use the hashtag on Twitter or X. It's WPMOY Challenge Campbell, the nominee who receives the most hashtag mentions, and that counts as retweets and reposts also. They will win an additional $35,000 donation from Nationwide to the charity of his choice. So maybe that's a good thing. Get that hashtag trending out there.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
I
So
appreciate it. Thank you.
definitely
Thank
do
you.
that after the show if you're on Twitter or X or whatever they want to call it. Hashtag.
It's still Twitter.
It's still Twitter, right? Nobody calls
Elon
it
Musk always wants to be different. Just
I know.
leave it Twitter.
It was fine.
Why would you change it to X?
He's made it worse. He's made it worse.
Like for like 2 days, I was like, did Twitter get deactivated?
It's just
Like,
a,
no,
it's a
it's
weird
X
deal.
now.
Retweets or reposts, no, but again, hashtag is WPMOY Challenge Campbell. So get that going on Twitter, please, and then also keep those Pro Bowl votes coming. Like you
Yes.
said, for Keisean Nixon, right? Absolutely.
Best in the league, man.
NFL.com.
If he don't make the Pro Bowl, it's rigged.
Yeah,
Like
get him
the
on there,
numbers
right?
don't lie.
Get him on there. NFL.com/pro-bowl and vote
Send
for
'em.
Keisean Nixon as
Send 'em.
kickoff return.
I need a touchdown though, man.
No, I need one too.
You owe me.
He's craving a
Owe me.
touchdown. You can see it. So, hey, Ricardo, it's time for tonight's social media question of the night. What do you have?
Yeah, it's from Mindy Shulak. Am I saying that right? On Facebook. She wants to know, De'Vondre, are there any particular people or events in your life that influenced the choice you made to be so dedicated to philanthropy?
It was the lack of, I would say, cause like, I guess you can use this small example. Like, I wasn't the first NFL player from my hometown, but I was the first one to consistently throw a football camp. Even though I can't be there, I made it a goal. Like, every year I'm coming here to do this. And then I started doing it, and some other people followed suit. But it was just like, why did it take me to start doing it for you to do it? Like, that mean it wasn't sincere. Like, that was something I initially said from the jump, like, hey, I want to do this year. Like, just finding little things like that, because I'm like, I know I'm not going to reach out to everybody here, but if I can impact one of these kids and make them realize their true potential, that's what it's all about. And like, I've been able to go and do it over the course of my whole career. So 7 years, because I didn't do it the COVID year. So for 7 years I've done it, and I've had some of the same kids for 7 years and watched them grow from like middle school to now they're in high school about to graduate, and they're like, oh, I got, this, I'm getting looked at by these schools and this, and I took the stuff you was telling me. So just being able to have stuff like that and see it it warms my heart, man, knowing that, you know, I might be saving them from trouble,
right,
or whatever it may be, just impact in any way I can.
Good stuff, right? From De'Vondre. For having her question selected, Mindy wins a signed photo. Each week we'll ask you to submit a question for our co-host or guest that we'll ask live during Monday's show. Look for it again on Facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. We're going to take another timeout. And again, hey, folks, stick around after the show, right? We're going to give away this great Mean Gene bobblehead, courtesy of our friends at Bobbles Galore. And hey, Rosie, put up this as well. The guys will be interested to see this on the screen.
Did you get that trademark, Mean Gene? Yes, you have to.
Well, check this out on the screen. Look at what's up there. The Bobbles Galore has great new bobblehead of Romeo Dobbs. In fact,
I saw I had one in the pro shop. I've never had my own bobblehead. I was excited about that.
Yeah, well, the cool thing about
I think I might go buy it before they take it off the shelf.
I need one.
I'm trying to give Bobbles Galore its plug. Listen, guys, 2 new bobbleheads of Dobbs, right? One in the regular jersey, one in the throwback jersey. Check this out. Only 250 of each were made, so very limited edition. And because of logistics problems, Bobbles Galore can't deliver guaranteed delivery by the holidays, so they have a special bonus for all of us Clubhouse Live fans. Anyone who orders a Romeo Dobbs bobblehead before January 1st will get an Alan Lazard bobblehead for free. Just use the code CLUB when ordering on the website at bobblesgalore.com. There you go. So, you know what, Ricardo, we're going to let's skip trivia question number 2. And I think it is time to do tonight's Clubhouse Live challenge. Rosie, we need some music. Let's do this. This is sponsored by Munoz Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, your center for dental excellence, voted Reader's Choice Best Dentist, Best of the Bay in back-to-back years. Let Dr. Sebastian and his team of professionals help you achieve your dream smile. Guys, I got a great challenge for you. It's a physical challenge. It's going to require me to get up off my seat. It's going to require us to move your Wisconsin bratwurst back here behind you. Hold on. And this is what we're going to do. This is a game that we call It's a Wrap, all right? You each have wrapping paper, huh? Yes. You each have a little box, and you can look inside the box. You'll find a scissors and some tape, and you each will have to pick out a nice, beautiful bow here in this bag. And this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to challenge your gift wrapping skills, all right? Your gift wrapping skills. You will have 1 minute to wrap the present, to wrap the box. 1 minute to wrap. Ricardo, you're going to keep track of the time. Now listen, guys, at the end of the 1 minute, we're going to actually have the crowd cheer on their favorite wrapping task. What am I trying to say, Ricardo? Their favorite present. So what looks best? Who did the best job wrapping the present? Now you have playing partners tonight. You're trying to win some prizes for some folks. And tonight, Keisean, it's Candy Zippy right here. That's your playing partner. I'm sorry, De'Vondre. No, is it Keisean? Keisean. I'm all messed up right now. De'Vondre, you're Bob right there. So the same 2 people at the table. That's the names we drew. Oh, whoa! Here's the prizes though. First, the winner goes home with this Shields Packers key ring. That'll look good. A signed photo from Keisean Nixon, and a Quadzilla Finds His Footing book written by A.J. Dillon. The runner-up gets the signed photo and the book because there are no losers on Clubhouse Live. So it's who can wrap the best present in 1 minute. Ricardo, you're going to keep track of the time. Who thinks Keisean Nixon is going to win this challenge tonight, ladies and gentlemen? How about De'Vondre Campbell? Who thinks De'Vondre Campbell? So here we go. Ricardo, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's start wrapping those presents, and let's cheer them on, guys. Let's see. And Ricardo, let us know where we're at. Use the tape, use the scissors. Don't forget about the bows as well. And so far, both are doing a pretty good job. Not bad. They're taking their time. Ricardo,
40 seconds left.
40 seconds left to complete this task. It's one of my favorite challenges of the year. We challenge the guys to wrap a present. Here we go. Ricardo, where are we at now?
25 seconds left.
25 seconds, guys. You gotta hurry now. Don't forget about the bows. Ricardo.
10.
All right, we're counting
9,
it down.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, and present down. Wow is all I can say, Keisean. Wow is all I can say. All right, I don't think this vote's going to be too long or too difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, who thinks Keisean Nixon has the best rap present here tonight? Why don't you hold that up? He's kind of using his hands a little bit. And who thinks De'Vondre Campbell has the best present? De'Vondre, hold that present up here a little bit. That looks pretty good. That's not bad. It's actually taped. It actually looks like a present, and it does have a bow on it. Keisean, I don't know what you were doing with the tape there, but you had like 4 minutes. He had like a foot of tape just kind of trying to wrap it around. So looks like De'Vondre Campbell is tonight's winner of our Clubhouse Live Challenge. That means Bob, you're going home with the top prizes. So. Hey, Ricardo, we're winding down. And folks, anybody who's interested in our ugly Christmas sweater contest, please line up over by Mike Cruz. And we're going to try to figure this out because we have some prizes to give away as well. So don't be shy. Anybody who wants to get on that, we'll do that. Ricardo, I'm assuming we don't have audience questions tonight.
No audience questions.
But we do have a high school team of the week we want to recognize. Who are they?
We do. Hey, let's get our St. Mary Catholic girls basketball teams. Ladies, if you could please stand up and get recognized. Coach Chu, Jeff Chu, you got to stand up too. Come on, Coach. Yes. Brett, they're undefeated, Brett. They are 7-0, and they're coming off a 66-40 victory over Cedarburg. That's a Division I school, I believe, Brett. They're beating Division I school. Little St. Mary Catholic, check this out. 7-0 to start the season. They're trying to make it to the state tournament and the Resch Center in March. Brett, they were one step away last year. I don't want to go into details, but it was a little bit of a controversial loss, am I right, girls, at the end of that game that kind of denied them a trip to the state tournament. But, Brett, this is one of the best teams in the state. They play at 5th-ranked Sheboygan Lutheran.
Great game tomorrow night.
In one of the top matchups in the night in the state. And they are coached by one of our favorite coaches and one of the best coaches around, Jeff Chu.
Coach Chu.
But, Brett, this St. Mary Catholic girls basketball program has really started to hit some historic highs because they've won state titles in the past, that kind of stuff, under Coach Chu. So glad to see the girls are, again, a state-ranked team. Brett, I think they're a pick to make it to the state tournament this year.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I'm looking forward to seeing how the Zephyrs do this year. So that is our high school team of the week, the St. Mary Catholic Zephyrs girls basketball team, undefeated, ranked 7th, and coached by Jeff Chu right over there. Thank you, ladies, for being here. How about another big round of applause for the Zephyrs tonight? I first met Coach Chu, I think, back in 1997. It's been a long time.
Very long time.
Long time, and he's still one of the best around. So thank you, ladies. And, hey, we're winding down. We have 2 things we got to do. Now, De'Vondre, if you remember, we used to give gifts to our guests, right? Pictures. We're out of picture frames right now. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a Mean Gene bobblehead for being here. How about that?
I got 2.
You get a Mean Gene bobblehead. No, 1. You get 1. That's all. We got to kind of ration it out here a little bit.
Do you want 2? You wanted 2 of them?
We give a Mean Gene so you can take Mean Gene back into the locker room.
I wanted 2.
I think Keisean, you got one, don't you?
Yeah, I got one.
Keyshawn's got one too. Let's get Mean Gene in that locker room there. Put him in your locker.
Whoa! I don't know if you want
to
that.
put it in the man cave.
Yeah, put him in your man cave.
Yeah, he's going home with me.
Yeah, he's going home with Keisean. He's going to go home with De'Vondre. So that is for you for this holiday season, and thank you for being here. It's great to see the captain again. Now, guys, we got to rush through this. We have an ugly Christmas sweater contest, and this is what we're going to do.
It's not a rush.
We're going to have the.
I already see the winner.
Okay. Well, let's do this all right and proper. We're going to have our contestants come past us, past the desk, Each of us will pick our favorites, and then we have prizes to give to our 3 favorites, right? We're going to pick a first, second, and third place. You want to see what the prizes are? Let me get them. Hold on.
I always like surprises.
All right, here we go. This is what we got. We got a Packers football courtesy of Shields. We have this Where Legends Roam book. This is a great book by USA Today Network Wisconsin. And then this Aaron Rodgers blanket, right? We had those still in storage. So we kind of got to get rid of Aaron Rodgers, and we got to get some Jordan Love blankets as well. So those are the 3 prizes. Are you guys ready to see the ugly Christmas sweaters and kind of pick our favorites? All right, Rosie, you have some Christmas sweater music. Everybody come on through. Let's see what you got. Very nice. That's a beautiful Christmas sweater, though. That's beautiful.
Bright yellow.
That's beautiful. Very good. Thank you very much. There you go. That's another. Ooh, not bad.
That's not ugly, though.
Not bad. And a little twist. Oh, look at that. Now that is an ugly sweater. There's no doubt about that. Thank you. Oh, she's got some beer. Oh, look at this.
That's handy right there.
Very
Pretty
nice.
handy.
Very good. There's Jerry. That is a hideous sweater. Hideous. No doubt about that. All right, here we go. That is it. It lights up. Oh, yes, the fire's lighting. Very good. Whoa, whoa, look at this. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, keep them coming. Here comes Coach.
Coach Detchen.
Is that a cow? It's a cow. That's another hideous sweater.
Brad, I think you'll like this one.
Here we go. Feliz Navidad. Look at this.
Hey, that's
Look at
me
that.
in the back there.
Whoa! Yeah, that's Ricardo back there. Very nice. Now, I'm guessing De'Vondre and Keisean might like this one.
That's why I said I already had mine was already picked
Ooh.
out. Mine was already picked out.
We got a few more. There we go. Ugh, ugly. That's ugly in a nice sort of way.
That's a close second.
Okay. Here we go. Is that a dragon? Or a dinosaur? Or what is that thing?
Is that Barney?
Barney's purple, I think. All right, here we go. Vicky Voster's is coming. Okay. Oh, yikes. Wow. And here we go, Mary.
Hey,
with,
check out the
with
cheese belt.
on. Yes. All right.
Yes.
So there we go. So what are we doing? De'Vondre, your favorite. Do we need to ask?
No.
Okay. Would go ahead and say it.
The Bears?
Bears still suck. Come on up. Come on up.
Ooh.
Keisean, what do you think?
The last one with the hat.
The last one with the hat. Who was that one?
With the,
right here.
Cheese belt. Cheese belt.
Okay. And I think we got to go with the young lady right here, right? With Grizzly Dan.
Yes.
Yes, I think so too. Come on up. All right. Third prize gets Aaron Rodgers. Second prize gets the book. First prize gets the football. De'Vondre, Keisean, who's going home with the football tonight?
First prize gets the football.
First prize gets the football. Gets to play with the football. What do you guys think?
Is your show?
All the way on the end.
All the way on the end. The young lady gets it. There you go. Congratulations to you. Second prize gets the book.
Second prize goes the red hat.
The hat right here. Second prize. You're welcome. And third prize, you get a nice Aaron Rodgers blanket. There you go. How about that? Great job, everybody. Great sweater, ugly Christmas sweaters tonight. And some good stuff, absolutely. So, hey, we're winding down. How about a big round of applause for these guys here tonight, huh? It's always fun. One of my favorite shows, Ricardo, Ugly Christmas Sweater Night. But we're going up north. Who's winning? Packers, Panthers. It's a noon game in Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium.
Look, Carolina has the number 1 pick right now, which happens to belong to the Bears. I can't believe I'm saying this. I want Green Bay to win to keep that pick number 1, Brad. They need to lose. I think the Packers win by 3 touchdowns. Please, guys, Please beat the Panthers. I want the #1 pick for the Bears.
All right, your reverse psychology, right? Well, Packers are mad. They're angry. I brought back the Packers winter hat because it seems like there were a lot of wins in this thing when I put it on my head. Packers are going to win 63-0. 63-0. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're angry. They're ticked off. They're in playoff mode from here on out. You guys are going to be on red hot all 3 phases of this game, right? I think you're going to have a pick 6. I think he's going to have 2 touchdowns.
Oh!
No, he can only have 1, right? Because Carolina would have to kick off if they scored. So you're going to take the opening kickoff, and you're going to score a touchdown, and that's how you're going to set the tone.
I like that.
Jordan Love's going to have 5 touchdown passes. It's going to be a great Christmas Eve. Packers will take out their frustration on the hapless Panthers. Ricardo, Packers News app.
That's right, with exclusive commentary, insider analysis, and award-winning photos and videos from USA Today Network, Wisconsin's Packers coverage team. Brett, that Packers News app, your one-stop shop for complete coverage of the Green Bay Packers, unlimited digital access to the Packers News app, and PackersNews.com can be yours for as low as 99 cents for that first month. Please subscribe today, Brett, because we need that money, and it's Christmas.
We need it. Thanks again to our sponsors and friends. First, our 2 presenting sponsors, Cellcom and Packerland Home Improvement. Also, our segment sponsors, Bobbles Galore and Munoz Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. And finally, thank you to our supporting sponsors and friends. We have Shields, Escort Limousine Service, Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear, Mayfield Sports Marketing, Mike Thiel and Eric Lives here, Miller Lite, and the good folks here at the Fox Club and the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. All right, Keisean Nixon. We're not going to see you for a few weeks. January 8th, I think, is when you're back here next, right? Again, no show next week. That's next Monday. No show. That's Christmas night. So it's going to be a while. I'm going to give you the final word tonight.
All you guys have a happy holidays and go Pack go.
That's all we want to hear. It was great to have the captain back on as well. Great to see him. So for the captain, for K9, for Ricardo, and the rest of the Clubhouse Live crew, I'm Brett Christopherson saying so long. Be back here in 2 weeks, January 1st, New Year's night. We're giving away Packers tickets, so you got to be here for that. In the meantime, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We appreciate you very much here and watching online. In the meantime, Mean Gene, take it away.
Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go! Green and gold! Go Pack, go!
We've got some giveaways, folks. Got some giveaways.